Here's Ryan Segal with his pre-match, match review and post-match from the Hastings women's team.
I'm here before the match with Hastings United women's coach Andy Corrigan. Andy, how does it feel to be back at the football?
Buzzing. It's just good to be back training during the week, and knowing that you've got a match on the weekend to work towards is just a brilliant feeling, and I know the girls are buzzing to be back as well.
So, during the lockdown, the most recent one, we made a few signings, including Georgia Tibble, Holly Carter and Blair Hamilton. So, what do you think they're going to add to the squad, and how have they integrated so far?
They've added competition. A lot of the girls know they've got to work harder now to be playing in the starting 11, and competition can only be a good thing for the rest of the squad.
So, obviously, this season's been disrupted by COVID and the like. So, I guess the question is, as a coach this season, what do you want to see your team do come the end of the year?
It's got to be the league title. That's what we set out to do from the beginning of the season, and hopefully we can get there as a team. Along with the signings, going back to that, it's added to the squad, so we've got a squad built to win the league, I believe. So we just have to wait and see if performances match the ability of the squad.
Okay, thank you very much. Andy Corrigan.
Right, Ryan, absolute pleasure speaking to you. This exclusive match review from yourself. First of all, what was it like? What was it like seeing all the players again? Give us the sort of feel, the pre-match feel, and how the game went.
First off, thank you for having me in it. It's just the anticipation and feeling of being in a football match. It's an unrivaled feeling, and it's just been missed so much because you enter the ground, there's just a buzz, and you can feel the excitement of the players, because obviously this was the first game they played in quite a long time as well. And in terms of the match, I don't like using the term a game of two halves, but you can almost classify it as that, because the first half was kind of end to end, neither side was really able to settle down. We were on top, but we never quite sort of put a stamp on things to dominate. Whereas in the second half we managed to do that and limit Burgess Hill to very few chances. We ourselves played some really good football, had most of the possession, and obviously scored 3 goals in the second half to confirm what was a deserved victory.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I mean, any sort of standouts from the game, player-wise?
Yeah, my player of the match was one of the players making her debut, Georgia Tibble. Her footwork was fantastic. She looked a menace the entire time and got 2 goals, including an absolute peach, a sort of 25-yard curler, which no goalkeeper in the world could have saved. There were also the other 2 recruits made their debuts. Holly Carter looked a fantastic presence in midfield despite being only 16, and Blair Hamilton was living up to her nickname of the washing machine. She kept a second half clean sheet, dealing with everything that came her way. And in terms of other standout performers, props to Naomi Corrigan, who had to step in 4 minutes into play at left back, a position less natural to her because she's an attacking player, and did quite adequately there, so well done to her. But otherwise it was a great team performance. There were a number of standouts, and they can carry that confidence through to the challenge of Eastbourne Town on Wednesday.
Okay, and is that in Eastbourne or is that at the Pilot Field?
Wednesday's match is at the Pilot Field. There is only one away friendly, which is next Sunday at Crawley Wasps Development.
Yeah, you take care, Ryan. All right.
And you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
Bye-bye.
I am here with Jay Skinner-Swain and Andy Corrigan after the U's 4-1 victory at home to Burgess Hill Development Squad to restart their season after the COVID lockdown. Jay, how are you feeling after today's game and return to form?
It's really good to be back. I think we were all getting a bit bored, a bit itchy feet in lockdown. Good to get 18 girls out there and get some minutes under their belt. Yeah, it's looking positive. We'll keep building over our next 2 friendlies ahead of the restart of the league.
This one goes to you, Andy. So, new signings in action today. What did you make of them? What do you think they'll contribute towards the end of the season?
I think from what you saw today, they've had a big impact already. Well, it's added competition to the squad. Along with what Jay's just said, we've got so many girls, and to be able to give them all minutes today is what it's all about. The results a bonus.
Do you think these friendlies, because we've got 3 friendlies, Eastbourne on Wednesday and next Sunday Crawley, so how adequately do you feel these friendlies will prepare you for a return to league football? Do you think that you're going to rotate a lot? What do you think the key is going to be to using these friendlies to their optimum advantage?
Well, today we went for a different approach in formation-wise, so we went for a 4-2-3-1, which pre-lockdown we didn't do, but the new intake of players have sort of forced our hand, which is positive, but it will give us more time practicing that. But in a way, it's trying to juggle that with time on the training pitch, which can also be very beneficial, because of course you can only play 11 players on a pitch at a time.
Changing their formation's been a bonus today. I think it gave us more space in the middle of the park, and with the formation, it just matches the personnel that we have. So we're very good going forward, and the players have not a free role, but they know their jobs, but they're open to attack more.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. That will be all.